Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Voices of the Void. And oh my god, I forgot the other thing out there, the other skull. I tossed it out of the nuclear waste site when I was putting the nuclear waste down there. I never picked it up from the ground. And one of you escaped. Interesting how you can do that. Can you actually not be contained long term? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I need to make sure that our jobs are set up for the day, and I need to make sure that we get some sleep because we desperately need it. As always, there are a lot of things you guys have told me to try, and I am in super hyper productive mode for this season. So now we're forming a black metal band. No longer are we just keeping the coffee stains covered. All right, we need all that stuff. Golf Bravo Oscar. Still got those quartz crystals that I still don't know what to do with them. Oh, right, we already got the signals or the hash codes for today. God, I love past me. It's not even noon. However, the staff is growing ever thinner. And there's the one who will seemingly never leave me. And we had a lot of new additions. But speaking of, you guys have given me a very helpful tip. See, the radar is much more useful than it was before. I spent so much time in the last parts trying to chase down things that I couldn't catch up to. But if I really want to know where something is, I can just say I wanted to go over to around the area of the hull. I would just move my cursor over here, press enter, and the compass will lock on to those coordinates. How cool is that? I swear this game just gets better and better. Ooh, and we have finished a new... Oh, everything's done! The whole job is done! I love Past Me, he's so cool. However, he has forgotten to feed me. That is absolutely horrifying alongside the emergency alert. I am starving to death with excitement. Hang on, wait, do I have anything in my inventory? I actually don't have any food. Oh, we already ate all the sushi and all the... Wow, well, that's okay. We can temporarily satiate that with coffee. Let me just crawl over to it. There's just been so much going on. I just started my own uranium mine. I think I have some MREs upstairs that I didn't sell. I can't rely on those for money anymore, but you guys have actually given me some very good advice for other things I can do. For example, this may be the time for us to start farming. Here we are. I ordered a whole bunch of goodies for our new friends. You gotta make a good first impression, right? No room for our own food, but you know what? That's okay. Alright, 6 packs of shrimp total. Not cheap, but worth every penny. And since we do have a little bit more time on our clock, we'll head over there in a second. Ooh, look at this. We can actually buy blueprints now. EMF equipment, Geiger equipment, bee box. We can do beekeeping? This game has beekeeping? This game simply knows no scope. AGL rocket. Explosion of this rocket spreads a compound in the air which triggers the rain to form. Omega AI module. Okay, we can buy this stuff. We can buy the Omega stuff. You know what? That's really useful to know. Really useful. And this farming stuff is what we're really looking for. We can buy a pigeon. At this point, signals are getting done so quickly I can't even keep up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and head on out. Fucking door behind me. I've got to remember to be careful around the hazardous waste dump. That bunker is a place unclean to us. Unless we go over there wearing the special suit. But we are always guided in by that smoke trail. Hello, it would seem that you are being busy bees as well. There's your light source half buried in the snow, I guess, keeping you company while you work. A bridge between 2 points, look. Huh. Empty shrimp packs. Seems like we brought just the right stuff. Almost like I already knew or something. So, let's do a nice little scattering all over. We know that they know I'm here. So I think since we can't hope to match them in technology, we can at least hope to make them think we're cute or something, like a pet. I think being a pet to a race of superior aliens is actually kind of a goal to work towards. I mean, I can't imagine any better situation for the human race to be in. So let's work towards that. And that's just going to be another one of our chores. Something that costs us money, but I think will benefit in the long run. And that is quite a care package we just dropped off for them. Oh look, it even tells me where I'm locked onto in the console. Super duper useful. There's that gray overcast sky against the snow again that I love so much. I gotta say, this may not have introduced a lot in terms of, like, events and story and such, or maybe it has, I don't even know yet. But in terms of, like, things to do, and the way things work, and the way things feel, this has gotta be the most substantial update yet, maybe even more so than the base revamp. Especially when it starts getting darker, this weather, I love it. I just love it. There we go. Our one sole remaining task for the day. Here comes that storm. Better get back and enjoy some hot cocoa then, right? You know, it'll probably feel good for the aliens, considering, well, they have to sit out here in this. If only they would communicate more freely, I would totally offer them a space and warn them profusely not to go near the bunker. God, I imagine what they would have to say about that. But, okay, you sit out here and hopefully collect a little bit more charge out of today. If you get hit by lightning, maybe you'll even get superpowers. That would be something. This game, it is just maximum comfy now. In fact, I even feel like cleaning the garage a little. I actually just realized something. Wait, I should at least make sure. Okay, good. I think I might have earlier, but I wanted to make sure that the quartz crystals weren't radioactive. In fact, this should probably sit right beside where I spend most of my time, shouldn't it? There we go. We do have more things that we probably need to order. Oh, there's already a drive-in there. Oh god, we are gonna have so much to send out today. We also have another of these to listen to. One of those taps was punctuated by lightning, and it was real spooky. If I get a wooden cutting board, I can do that. And then I think I need a kitchen knife. We'll get you. I'm just, like, taking a cursory glance at Reddit to see what I can do and how to do it. There's still not a lot of information on how to do certain things in this game. But right now I'm focused on just getting an absurd number of drives we can send out today. 5 done and counting. This is where we're going to secure our good boy points for the week for sure. Here comes the storm, here comes the drone. Time to light a candle. and watch some spooky TV. Isn't this just the life, huh? Every once in a while, I'll just get the smallest tick from the Geiger counter. I don't know, I suppose a certain amount is to be expected, but it still makes me nervous. Are you in? Even the fairly normal signals are starting to get a tad unsettling. Okay, 6. Probably finish off the day with 7, and then get a head start on tomorrow. Ooh, while we can, let's also put a few more points into our download speed. There we go. Bringing this thing in here was a super bad idea. You know, maybe even these things are slightly radioactive. In which case, they will be safe over here. I am Dr. Kell, and I am good at pushing problems into the distant future, where no one can hurt me. Now, I know you got some pretty big shoes to fill, but believe me, you're gonna be great. The first of you I get access to, I usually refer to as Edgar or Paul or Zim. Somebody in the comments last time called you Paul, so that's who you are. Paul, you're our replacement Melvin. We've got a bunch more points sitting here, ready to go. As soon as this is ready, there we go. Alright, we've got a lot piled up out here. Where did this come from? Well, I'm sure it's fine. Meanwhile, let's start just tossing all these dry boxes inside. Just gotta make sure I have them, because I'm so worried that one of these days it'll be right down to the wire, and I won't have any dry boxes to send out. That's happened to me so many times. And meanwhile, we've got our cutting board. Cutting board doesn't want to be picked up unless under very specific circumstances. Okay, and knife comes with me. The drives I'll be back for later. Just make sure you're working. Thank you. It's you again. Actually, looking at the spectrogram, it does appear to be a cohesive signal. Something meant to deliver information, but I can't help but hear Space Carnival music. Anyway, that's an almost full box. We could fill it up entirely if we wanted, but I'm tired of getting things down to the wire. Tear off. And this is going to be definitely our biggest take yet. Probably securing all our good boy points right here alone. There we go. And this is on top of all the mining we got done earlier. But I want more. I'm driven by efficiency and greed and friendships with aliens and breaking friendships with former employees. This is an emotional season for me. Oh, there we go. And there's our stuff. Good job. Disturbing find, but maybe it's nothing. We've listened to this recording in the early hours of the morning, and I swore I heard something dreadful behind the noise. Something otherworldly. That said, I haven't been sleeping very well, working extremely odd hours just to finish all my tasks. So perhaps there's a more mundane explanation for this. Well, that is a skill issue because I've been exhausted by choice, and I'm hearing the same stuff I'm sending you. So basically get on my level. Meanwhile, I need to get some much-needed sleep so I can get no sleep. So it sounds like something's trying to break in. And that's not my favorite thing to be hearing right now. Like, not at all. I'm glad I've still got a bunch of these. I may even have to buy some in the future. Although, I wouldn't make the choice to buy MREs. Surely there's better things, or maybe I can make some of my own prosperity. What is trying to break in here? And what is Paul doing? Even when I'm asleep, this whole place is just hopping, isn't it? Go, early to bed, early to rise. Makes a man ready to face his radioactive demise. Alright, our daily task, Sierra Foxtrot uniform. So we're going to be traveling fairly far today, but they only want 2 signals. Yeah, it just means that we're already there, and everything over that is for good boy points, right? What I want to do now is buy at least 1 watermelon. There we go. Why is a rake 500 credits? Well, it says an alternative to the shovel. Let's get a water sprinkler in here as well. I'm just thinking about the GPUs I could be buying. In fact, I will buy a GPU. I'm just spending everything I get right away. I can't actually afford it right now, so I will take from there. Oh, I'm gonna be so ruined. And now I'm a bit less ruined, so I don't feel as bad. Okay, here's our chance. Here's our chance. We've got something out here. We are going to grab that. Our farming supplies are coming in, which is grand. So we're going to worry about this for now. We'll start farming during the day. Yep. There we go. Our watermelon, and our sprinkler, and our GPU. So, now there's an order of operations. Boop. And boop. You can wait here. You're coming upstairs. Oh god, there may not be room in the fridge for you. Here, in the freezer with a... Nope. Oh, come on. Come on. Not enough space. I will make space. I'll make all the space you need, just don't do this. Thank you. No room in the fridge. How am I supposed to preserve you? A shrimp pack fell out. Did I use that this series? I can actually see this thing physically looking frozen. We'll come back to that later. Right now we've got A's to track down. No, we don't, because there doesn't appear to be anything still out here. Glad I stopped to get the watermelon, because otherwise I would have wasted some time. Okay, well, instead of an alien chase, this has now become a cooking show. Finally. That took entirely too long. What, we don't even get any permanent metal scrap out of that? Oh, wait. Oh no, that's the stuff that I dropped on the ground to make room. Alright, this light isn't doing much for us, so in its stead, we will use the glow stick. In its stead, we will use the glow stick. Thank you. Now, we just need 1 watermelon. Thank you. That goes here. And with our handy-dandy kitchen knife, we can then... Cut. Wait, how? I don't want to eat that. That's what I'm trying to do. There we go. We make it into melon slices. If we put you on the cutting board, we can make a seed pack of watermelons. Yes, from each of these. Interesting. So we are starting our farming journey. This is going to be so useful. If we don't have to buy food, not only are we making money, we're saving an expense. There we go. Now I've just got to figure out how to utilize it. You know what? Since it's so early, let's make sure we have these hash codes first and head out. Some of you guys have told me that the sugarcane does eventually grow back, so that's useful to know. Same with these berries. I believe we found out last time that the red berries are A-okay. Yellow? Guess we'll find out. That's the fun. Oh, hey, it's you. In the name of responsibility, I should probably check if anything has changed around here. I just noticed there seem to be some, like, interesting paint splatters on this piece. Actually, it almost looks like a logo or a banner. Potentially something to think about. Yep, I've really left a mess of this place. That is a lot of rotting food. I don't recall if it was all always here. This place is really starting to reek, I'll tell you that much. Only... Huh. I hadn't realized this were still around. Okay, well, that's coming with me, since I've apparently made it my mission to loot everything around. And there is room for it on our inventory. Crawling out of the rancid, rotting cabin in the woods as thunder bellows overhead, carrying the skull of some ancient something. What could go wrong? People often ask where the line is between archaeology and grave robbery. And my 2 cents on that is, did anyone see what you did afterwards? Because that has a huge impact on proceedings going forward. Meanwhile, this guy is actually producing at a pretty impressive pace right now, so I'm happy about that. This guy is a little big to join the gang. Maybe he can go right here for now, but that'll be probably temporary, simply because you're not radioactive, are you? That would explain some things about previous seasons. But okay, you're actually not obstructing all that much. Not obstructing much at all. And I think I'm also going to have to order some additional equipment. For example, a hose. I'm pretty sure I need one. Okay, so we now have the garden hose. And there's got to be an outdoor faucet somewhere, right? I saw a picture online of somebody doing this. Not that. This. Yep. Now, if I were to take one of the seed packets and go like that. Ah, that does produce something different. It's just that we need to be able to water you. That's the issue. Wait, can I also take one of these pots and take that of their mound of dirt and stick it in there? No. Hang on, is that... Oh, we have to buy it. It's not something that's just part of the base. It's convenient, but annoying. This is starting to get really expensive. I hope it's worth it. That's why they say a farm is nothing but a hole in the water you throw money into. But that will all be coming shortly. We at least have this to fall back on. Can always make some more sugar packets. And meanwhile, we need to bring the sprinkler outside. You know, for guys that don't want to work, you sure are hanging out here a lot. Sour grapes, I tell you. I guess in the meantime, then, we would want to put this someplace like here, presuming this still works. I don't know if I want to use all of these seeds right away in case it doesn't, but we can go here and here. We're gonna have all this dirt laying around, and we can go boop and boop. There we go. It's like Children of the Corn, I swear. All right. Yep. What did I ever do to them? Wait, maybe the drone can get this on camera. Yep. Oh. That was impressive, but ended in a pratfall. Sorry. This one just doesn't want to go. They're embarrassed in front of the drone, I think. Yep. And... Yep. That one too. Maybe they want to be figure skaters. You know, you'd be better at being a figure skater over in the lake, I'm just saying. Can't you hear your buddies practicing over there? Yep. You know what? Good enough. Alright, our thing is here. Faucet. Where does one place a faucet? Well, I was thinking right here would probably work. No water found. No water found. If I try, wait, if I go like that, if I make it springtime, no, that doesn't help. Oh, okay, you'll work over here. Hey, those old snowmen are actually still around. Still gotta do that. Now that you're in the ground, I'm gonna test it this way, but we'll see if we can still get you to work even still. Now we need to find you. This is the weirdest freaking game ever. You to there. And then, oh, look at that. You'll actually snake along the ground along the path we choose. Just how long is this thing? Long enough. And now we can go back to the faucet. Dip, dip, dip. And toggle. We can collect you from there. Ooh, there's even a little HUD element that we can see. This is a game about sitting at your desk listening for signals. And there you are, spraying your water everywhere. Wonder if there's a way to see how well this is actually working. Field power down if we go to there. There we go. We can disconnect you on the fly as well. Alright, now if I bring back the snow, you will keep working. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That is so cool. I'm continually impressed with where this game will go. Even more mic taps. We seem to be getting quite a lot of those lately. Okay, well, we're already more than good here. But before... Oh, I just put you in. But before we finally put to the test whether agriculture or nomadic lifestyles are where it's at in the modern day, I want to go revisit our friends. I want to see if they are picking up what we're putting down, so to speak, and also literally. Just a little bump as we run over the hose. Also, I'm gonna... Where was it? I'm gonna collect a mushroom, because I want to see if we can farm those as well. White berries, white berries, white berries. We've been fine with every type of berry we've tried so far, which is really making me nervous because we're kind of narrowing down the possibilities before we find the one that will kill us. Let's try it right here. Snow historically means life. It did not. That did not hit the spot. That was a red badness. So red is medicinal. Yellow seems to just be fine. White, no good. How's it crack-a-lackin'? Ooh, I love what you're doing with the place. Drag the beds outside, which is an interesting choice. But the shrimp packs are gone. I hope that means you enjoyed and not just that you moved them. Because I can't find the wastes of them either. Just the one. Don't mind me just collecting every metal chunk I possibly can so that I can bring it back to base. This is the stuff that's going to fuel our mining rig after all. There we go. Oh, we can store so much. is that over there? Oh, hey, look at that! I think I actually passed by this in an earlier episode, but look. F off, you don't see it. For gore now, you will die. There's monsters, they eat you, you die. Gun breather. What are they trying to send a Discord emoji? We're outside the map. This is a thing we can do. And we will be further exploring out there later. Oh, don't you worry, we will. There's actually stuff to be done out there because in a game as deep as Voices of the Void, even breaking it is part of the game. Well, that endeavor resulted in an enormous amount of extra scrap. Actually, you're doing well. How's the other guy doing? How long does farming take? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised knowing this game if it takes absolutely forever. And that's if I'm even doing this right. That's the hard thing. I basically invested everything I had in this part into this. Have we something more? Over by Oscar? Doesn't seem to be moving too fast. If it is moving, okay. You know what? We are going to waste no time in running straight out there. And apparently neither are they. The whole squad is assembled. Excellent. Okay, we're going to want to keep you close at hand. Take any potential alien zaps for me. Meanwhile, I shall ride. You guys are flammable, so you'll be a tempting target. What is out here besides a whole bunch of sugarcane? Yeah, whatever it was, it's not here now. And I got here within seconds. Like, literally within seconds. Which leads me to believe that it is just a false contact a lot of the time. Maybe that was just smoke I was seeing. I'm on the lookout for stuff. Might as well grab some of this while we're here. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god, yes. Mannequin curling. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Ramp! That's what you get for leaving the workforce. Oh, right. I forgot about the green glow coming from over there. That warning sign is really earning its keep. Oh, best not to dwell on it. We need to get inside and make sure our job is done for the day, which it more than is. Being ahead, that's where it's at. That's what it's all about. Yeah, and that contact is still showing as being over there. And there's another unknown. Oh my god. They must be thanking me for my lovely gift of shrimp. That's how I choose to interpret that gibberish. Right down there, that's 5. After being asked for 2, and we delivered 7 yesterday, so if the good boy points reward for this week is anything less than substantial, something is bugged. Turn off. I love how I'm doing the job at, like, max efficiency better than I've ever done before, and I'm just annoyed because my side ventures aren't working out like I hope. How is that actually going? It doesn't... From here, I can't really see much. Oh, I meant to try something that you guys were telling me about. For that, we're going to need to equip our rad suit once more. Wasn't cheap, so we might as well, right? Just step over your corpse on the way. Oh, right, we know we need the key card, which, what did I do with it? I think I tossed it off in this direction somewhere. Ah, there we go. Boop. Now, this was something we observed last season in less than ideal circumstances, but we can actually bash down doors. Temporarily, anyway. We may not have the key card to enter here, but we can bust it open another way. Look at that. Here's Johnny. The fact that it actually has this, just painstakingly prying it open as a mechanic. Well, honestly, why am I even surprised anymore? Also, I definitely just heard a mannequin fall down the stairs behind me, but it's an absolute cacophony of noises right now, and onomatopoeia, some might say. Well, that was just comical timing. Now, if we want this to stay open, we can simply... Nope! Oh, time to bust it open again. There we go. Now, this is very good news, because it means we can start moving this radioactive material deeper into the base. Now, I'm not sure how well this will actually keep this buried, and we are going to have to come back here with a Geiger counter to make sure that the woods immediately behind the bunker entrance aren't irradiated. In fact, by deconcentrating this, we may actually be causing a problem. I'm guessing this isn't standard operating procedure when dealing with such materials. I'm just trying to be as lazy as can be. Ooh, a battery. I'll take that. But there is a reason why I so desperately wanted to come down here. If I can just get these, thank you, and thank you. This place has always been very mysterious to me, because even once you make it past those two sealed layers, there's still the matter of this one here, and to my knowledge, one still cannot open it. That was actually kind of creepy. Good job, guys. You're being excellent dinner entertainment. Actually, don't even need the flashlight right now. If we come back here, I'm not sure, will this still be the case? Get down, you. I don't want you covering any of these radioactive shards. You guys, you trapped us in here. Well, screw you. I'm the one wearing the rad suit. Oh god, will I drop it? Will I drop the suit if I pass out from tiredness? Hang on, this just became a matter of life and death. But I have this now. Okay. Now we just gotta fight our way out. I didn't ask you guys to follow me down here. But now you just have... Oh, come on. I didn't ask you guys to follow me down here. But now I'm going to stand here and make sure that these doors close. Are you close enough to make sure they don't? Come on. Get back in there. There we go. You lie in it. And lie in it double now. I'm just going to go ahead and leave. Oh. Our watermelons are starting to sprout. And it is starting to storm, so you know what? I think we have earned a good night's sleep. Yes. Meanwhile, I have got something very valuable indeed. And that is the Omega Kerfus Manual. But we'll worry more about that later. In fact, it may even be a project for much later. How's our email? Nice! You did a good job, Kel. This is very good data and clear. Awesome. And awesome. The jobs may not be worth much at this level, but at least it's something. At least this keeps us in the game, you know? Scared the absolute crap out of me. This, by the way, if you are interested in the videos that are on the TV in this series, I'll put a link in the description. Go watch Watching Creepy YouTube Videos number 4. I actually did it in Voices of the Void, and this video, I saved it for last. It is truly unnerving to me. I hate it when it comes on in-game. Yeah, that's why. She saw the radar too. There's something else out there. Is it on the move? It would seem so, and somewhat quick. It's not going to be there when I get there, and I need sleep anyway. There's Midnight. Victor India Mike. Not bad. Hey there, Roach. You guys always show up at the most unexpected of times, huh? Joe's apartment up in here, I swear. Given the state we found the vents in, I wouldn't be surprised if the bugs are actually the doing of Four-Eyed Jack. I mean, I'm certainly not a pig of that caliber. If anything, I am the savior of cleanliness in a place like this. You can sense something. What do you mean you can sense something? What do you mean you can sense something? Okay, well, seems like we're gonna need ourselves some coffee then. This is what we have it for. Oh. Whatever, we can leave you until later. Do we see anything else out there? Quite a few things, actually. You're hanging out in that general area. Maybe we should go for you? You're quite far out indeed, actually. Was that the TV, or was that something else? Game, was that the TV, or was that something else? It matters. It matters a lot. I hope I haven't brought something back with me. Red Dwarf. Like that. All the sounds in this game are trying real hard to punctuate each other right now. I feel like Scrooge, waiting for more ghosts to show up. Scrooge, of course, being the only one who can defeat Skeletrex. He's huge. He's 15 feet tall, and he has bones the size of tree trunks. Okay, you've actually moved quite far in that time, but if we can get somewhere even vaguely close, I think that'll be worth it, right? I hate to do this to the ATV this late. This is when it should be getting its sleep. Actually, it's when I should be getting my sleep, so I'm more than willing to ruin some alien's day over this. It was right over here. This was the area. If we can get up high, if we have enough energy. We know it was moving, so let's split up and look for clues, gang. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. And we don't unfortunately have access to any sort of live radar view, not even with the digital map. Once again, chasing shadows yields no results. Very, very annoying. But maybe now I can sleep. I swear, half the time this mechanic just exists to get me out of bed. Hey there. Raw, unusual shrimp. Well, let's microwave that sucker. It's huge. Look at it. And blue. Oh, right. You need to be plugged in. There's... Not your plug. There's your plug. There's barely room for it in there. And why don't I eat just some of these roaches that are around? Since that's apparently the quality of housekeeping we've got here. How long have you got left on you? Another 30 seconds. 30 seconds is like eons in video game years, and even more when you're waiting for food to cook. This is actually making me hungry. You know, I almost always eat a big meal after playing Voices of the Void. Always. Something about managing a video game character's needs makes me want to take care of my own. There we go. Perfect. And now we've just gotta wait for you to cool off. But if I try touching you now... Yep, ow. That actually did damage. Okay, we'll give you a second. Can we sleep? We can. I don't want the roaches to get at it. So whatever that was, it came and went. Also, look at me just micro-sleeping, trying to make my food cool off faster. That's the efficiency Dr. Kell is known for. Still don't want to use it. Are you finished? If we look in here, does it have a description is the important thing. This item looks like shrimp, but way bigger. Red as a lobster, with an interesting smell and flavor. Well, our stomach doesn't lie. That seemed excellent. Alright, let's get some more sleep while we can. And now we get to listen to the passive sounds of sprinklers all night, every night. It's like those tapes that just play rainforest sounds. I still have one of those mushrooms. The other I ate out of desperation and curiosity. So let's take our cutting knife. Do I still have the kitchen knife? Yes, there it is. There's actually a lot of things we could try this on. We can make mushroom seeds. Okay, that's cool. So that'll just stay here. God, there's so much you can do in this game. And so little time. Like, there's so much to do in this game now that I honestly feel like you can't do it all and still get all the events. I actually feel like we haven't seen very much in that way, but maybe it's just because I'm used to most of them. Well, the later we get, the more intense they'll get for sure. That's why it's good that we're rushing this stuff early on. So that we'll have a clean base when we get absolutely annihilated. Just saw a shadow there that I didn't see before. You know what? Here, you go hang out with Four-Eyed Jack. Everybody, just everybody is climbing off now. Everyone is... Hello? Oh, I know you saw what happened. You even look like you're running away. Like you ding-dong ditched me or something. The watermelons are coming in. Oh wait, there's something there. An egg. An egg? Did they leave this for me? And the shrimp last night. Yes, I know it. I know it. Our gifts worked. Our gifts worked. They recognize what we did. They're returning the favor. Weird objects. Looks and feels like an egg. Heavy, squishy, tight, like a big grate. Shining the light through reveals there's nothing inside but soft substance, so it's unfertilized. Probably safe to eat. Okay. Well, we're definitely going to continue our shrimp-based outreach program, especially since they've reached right back. Alright, let's set up our signals for the day and get out there. I don't know why they're asking for so few signals, considering we keep giving them gold, and in huge quantities. But you know what? That's fine by me. Because I believe tonight we may actually receive our good boy points. Oh, there's something you guys have been telling me to do. And I need to figure out when this is, because there's a certain event coming up that I need to buy a certain expensive item for. And I really, really want to see what happens. Like I said, I think it's safe to eat, but we'll just keep this in the fridge for now. Wow, it's actually big when I see it compared against the fridge. We'll start doing our tasks. Although, like I was saying before, it's quite clear at this point we weren't the first. That others knew about this, which means it's not just what we do. It's this place. It's this place, and if that weren't already obvious, I don't know, it just seems like everything is drawn here. I mean, I'd say we can figure out why, but take your pick. Stonehenge, the cabin, everything else that's going on here. What are... Oh, hang on, what? A bunch of croissants. Let's take those then. Hey there, my little Mick. How's the crippling darkness? Just wanted to let you know I did some baking and over the weekend, and I know you'll be sick of those probably decade-old MREs. You'll appreciate some genuine French cuisine made by a professional such as myself. Anyway, croissants for you. Raspberry drizzle. Enjoy. And don't, like, starve to death or anything, okay? I still miss you. Love, Inara. Aww. Really sweet. Oh, I accidentally took one out. But whatever, we can probably leave that as well. Hey, maybe we can even... If we took them out and left them individually, would they count for individual reputation? Huh, now there's something worth experimenting on. But it doesn't matter, we're bringing them so much more. This will bring our total shrimp packs to 10. You guys really have been busy. You're almost done putting the roof on this place. And I have been slacking, admittedly, because I haven't been taking the pictures I should have been. You're gonna want this stuff when you're older. Stuff to reflect on, look back on. Howdy, neighbor. Oh, whoa, whew. That was bouncy. Real comfy beds here. I like to think of myself as like your Ned Flanders, you know? I really appreciate the food you brought over, so I thought I would reciprocate. There you go. Let's just spread them out. 2 for each of yous. Alright. Oh, right. I almost forgot. You too. And if you end up getting bugs because that was left out for too long, don't worry, I'll come back and eat them for you. Okay, so what have we learned? Red berries? Perfectly fine. Safe to eat. No. This is a very food-focused episode, isn't it? That's fine, because I'm a very food-focused person. Let's see how these guys are doing. Well, they're beating the odds, that much is for sure. Although, ooh, are they actually ready for harvest? There we are. And if we take even one of these, that'll still leave us in a better state than before. Okay, we're gonna send for an item box so we can find out just what each of these sells for. Thank you. And one of these is going to be our sacrificial seed guy. We've also still got some seeds from before. Look, that only took like a day. If we can get a batch of these things going out every day, that'll be huge. Once again, assuming the price is right, but I have no reason to believe it won't be. Isn't it funny how thematically relevant it is that I started this episode literally starving to death at my chair? Like, I swear, some of the stuff this game just gives me, I couldn't have planned better myself. It's almost eerie how it happens. But now, we need ourselves an item box. For a second I thought you... Wait. You're still on your post, but you've rotated. Don't think I don't see what's happening here. Okay. I'm gonna need to figure out a solution for all this dirt at this rate. Maybe I can put it into garbage bags, no matter. Anyways, all of our stuff is pretty much in now. From even just taking one, we can get 4. So this is something that we're going to want to grow and expand. A little bit of investment now means a lot later. I'm just waiting to see if an item box will be able to take this. Yes, yes, I've got you. I swear it's like a doorbell. We can store a couple of watermelons. We're actually limited in drone capacity at this stage. I mean, granted, you wouldn't typically expect a drone to be carrying a whole bunch of watermelons. This is not the usual bulk delivery method for this item. But still... Okay, that's not everything, but I want to send this out now just so I can find out what they're worth. I've also got that sugar, but once again, it's all about finding out a number. Whatever we get for this divided by 2. That's our profit potential. Doesn't really seem like we can do much about the stains on the garage floor. I guess it makes sense that we wouldn't be able to make it look totally clean, but even still... I am so excited to find out what this gets us. It's weird, there is something there. Something to clean, just not what you expect. It seems like we'll be able to cash in on these melons pretty much every day. And if that's the case, hey, now that it's set up, no harm in doing so, right? Oh, are you trying to leave? Here, let me get that for you. There we go. I'm heading in the same direction as your buddies, so... Alright. We're now less radioactive by the door. But very radioactive over here. The ground does nothing to block this. That makes this a pretty bad hidden danger. Good thing I know it's here, and good thing I'm the only one who's ever gonna be here. Huh. Look at that. They even put it around the camera. That is so funny. They walked right up to the camera, probably knowing I wasn't looking in that moment because they seemed to know everything, and said, "We were here." Perhaps their likeness? It looks like we got about 50 points from the drone. So those watermelons, well, they sell for half, which seems to be standard for the store. About 25 each. So we can get a decent amount for them if we start sending them out. We didn't profit much from that first batch, but it was just the first batch. And we don't have to invest any more money. That thing over by Oscar, that's still there. It's like it wants me to check it out, so you know what? I'm going to oblige. I'm going to do just that. That is the spot. That is the exact spot where it has been static for all this time. But I've still got nothing. The precise point. Nothing. Nothing at all. And I'm deeply, deeply confused by it all, although grateful for the opportunity to take in how pretty this all is. And gone. You know, just in case, I'm gonna take a bunch of pictures of the site. Just in case there is something to be seen. Because I don't know if I trust this. We saw the blueprint earlier, so I might as well mention there is an EMF detector in the game that can kind of make you aware of presences unseen. Way back in Season 2, I apparently captured something exceedingly rare this way. And I'm wondering if maybe this isn't one of them? Oh, hey guys. Think fast! So, what actually are the components to build the Omega Kerfus this time? Because I've noticed something weird. This book doesn't even seem to say. Nor can I read it normally. Oh well, I can probably take my mind off it all by sending out the 8 sugar bags I got from my fruitless expeditions over to Oscar. And in the meantime, we can prepare our 5 drives for tonight. Are you finished? You are soon to be. Servers just do not go down anymore, and I haven't even fully upgraded it, I swear. You guys are getting a little bit ridiculous. Also, apparently the drone didn't take this thing. Whatever, it's gonna take the rest. Meanwhile, the mining rig is operating well. We're gonna upgrade that again soon with another cooler. And life is good. I feel like we never actually sit in the chair anymore. There we go. That's a good number of points. I don't like how this sounds. Quite scary and unnerving. I'll send this data to Enna. She'll analyze it further. I hope she thinks I'm cool. Well, she must. She sent me croissants, right? Once again, we're seeing that something over by here, just like last night. And once again, it's on the move. Interesting stuff. I mean, I've really chosen not to pursue the surveillance state that I wanted. We haven't done nearly as much spying using cameras. But pretty soon we're going to have to... Oh, right. I never looked at my photos. Which all, you know, appear to be pretty normal, even the ones pointing toward the sky. I just don't understand why it keeps trying to get my attention over here. That was a bit of a weird fade that just happened. Look at that. It's almost like the screen has burn-in or like a weird refresh rate or something. Or rather, a non-uniform refresh rate. We got an email. Oh, there we go. 104 points for 8 packages of sugar. I mean, for free points, I guess that's not bad, but it's far less than the half that we would have to buy it from in the store. Far less. Oh boy, it must be Christmas morning, because we have received our good boy points. We are getting big boy tasks now. And Dr. Kell, your performance was quite pleasant this week. You're telling me 500 bonus points has been sent to your account balance as a reward. And look, there's a lot, a real lot, that I would like to spend this on. So many things I want to do, so many things we can build so early. But there is something that I know you all want to see. Something that has arrived quite late for this series, actually. And we're actually skipping some pretty critical steps, but I think it's worth going for. So, let's head to the store, to machines, I believe. Would it be machines or tools? I don't know. It's machines. It's machines. Meanwhile, how's the rig doing? There's another 270 waiting for us. Good, good, good. We're gonna need every dime. But before we go doing anything rash like making such a purchase, why don't we head down into our radiation-infested bunker? Because in looking up a solution for this, I have found that we can actually learn this for ourselves. It's not strictly guide-based right now. So let's go in using the help of our keycard, of course. And start bashing our way in, as of course is protocol. It really feels like we're opening something evil and sealed now, doesn't it? We did that. We did this to our own game. Let's just leave you here, or rather, what would this work with? A notepad. I think this might actually be what I was looking for. It's not just a regular book. Hang on. Yes! Kerfer Omega series is a complicated system and requires several materials. You'll need a manual to assemble it, and a pile of specific materials. In this journal, I gathered the parts and locations of the parts you need. Head, torso, pelvis, arms, and legs. For the head, we need... oh, it's... each one is a whole thing. Each one is a whole thing. Okay. Okay. Let's take this with us and embark on our cursed task. This is my priority number 1 right now. I don't know if we'll get to it all in this episode, but it is going to be my number 1 priority. We saw the AI module earlier. How much does it cost? 300. Okay, if we want this now, we're gonna have to call in all we've got, including what's brewing in the Bitcoin station. I don't know, it's probably Dogecoin or something. Who cares? Point is, we've got it now. We've been building up for the entire episode. But this thing is actually producing a decent amount now. I'm happy with that. And I think it's worth waiting to upgrade it. In fact, we can even do it with what we've got. Are you excited, Paul? You're part of history right now. They gave me another shrimp. Yes. They really do like us. And I like them. Everyone's just filling my fridge today. Which means our farm is pure profit. Alright. Okay. I'm trying to get sleep, but I can't leave all this out in the rain. I mean, if I don't drag the pieces of what's to be my creation in from the rain, am I even a mad doctor? Let's go. Okay, that was creepy. You guys really like to startle me, huh? There it is, the little robot helper that could. Now, as much as I would like to activate these guys just to show you them, and maybe we'll still do it later if we have a lot of excess money, which we will, these guys, I always feel better doing this when I never give them life at all. Right now, there are a couple of blank slates who have never had their OS enabled. So, one by one, perform the sacrifice. I'm actually going to... Some of you had suggested that something I should do is clear out the storage room and use it for all this stuff. That's actually a very good idea. Very, very useful in this season in particular. And now... We're actually still waiting on something else. You're going to go in the corner here because we're not quite ready for you yet. You need to shut up. Oh my god, that one's screaming at me from beyond the grave. Gimme, 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 gimme. Yes. The Omega AI module. Not a cheap piece of kit by any means. Looks can be deceiving. But combined with some of the scrap we've already got on the table, electronics and metal and glass, and a curver part, we can't do what I want. Maybe this needs to be on the table. There we go. We've got it. The face and the brains of what is to become my new assistant. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to get to that this time, but that will be our next objective, our next big objective. But for now, there's no reason it can't join me right here with the rest of the family. If I can find a spot for it, there we go. There we go, right beside the TV. I mean, you're basically one of those, like, children's room camping TVs, right? Oh my god, I'm old. Meanwhile, we've still got to attend to our tasks for the day, much as we are full of excitement. What I'm seeing here is that we are going to have to make use of that radioactive capsule, and we're going to have to build more just scrap. We need a good quality camera. This is not going to be cheap or quick by any means, buying so many joints along the way. But it'll all be worth it in the end. When you awaken into this world for the first time, you will be thankful that you were never cursed to have this form. Ooh. Interesting sounds for an asteroid to make. Stuff like this is why I don't sleep. Actually, a lot of reasons why I don't sleep. You know, if this were previous seasons, if this were before they changed the Omega Curfus upgrade recipe, we'd already had this thing by now. In fact, I probably would have gone for it already, but now it is substantially more expensive and more complicated. Still certainly worth doing, though. Killjoy knows. Today has just been absolutely fantastic as far as food goes. I think I just crushed a roach in the door. My mind is absolutely spinning with possibilities right now. A mad scientist, a regular scientist, a conspiracy theorist, an illegal watermelon farmer, and an illegal lots of other things too. But none of it's gonna matter when I'm famous. Oh, hey, somebody else has left me. So what else is new? So what else is new? Oh, I should also... I keep forgetting, and it hurts now that it's so... now that there's so many things I want, but I need to grab a poster. I gave this as a housewarming gift to the aliens once before. Now I kind of want to do it again. Oh, and also another shrimp pack. I can't afford much right now, but I'm still going to give them something. Looks like your house is complete. And I brought you a housewarming gift. Wow, this place actually really does feel even safer in the snow. That canopy hanging over the branches makes it feel more enclosed, you know? Oh, look at this. An image of what you look like, vaguely. And your impression of where you came from. You're refugees. Refugees from an oppressive government, one which may be looking for you here, perhaps? Well, okay, I guess you need all the loving neighborly love you can get, right? So, here you go. Share this one. There's a lot of shrimp in there. It's all I can afford right now. I've fallen on hard times. Easier thanks to you. And also, I figured you might like it if I hang a poster in here. Huh? You literally just snatched it right from under me! You're right here! Wow, I had gotten used to looking for the shimmer, but your cloaking is better than I thought. Maybe the shimmer is just for when you want to mess with me. Maybe you've seen Predator. Okay, well, I guess that means we're welcome house guests, right? All of these posters that I use are community made, but there's a particular one that I'm looking for right now. Wait, it's not working. Why is it not working? Okay, well, this one definitely belongs here. Wait, have I not used this one before? I don't remember, but I feel like I definitely would have. Paranoid Librarian. Oh, look, if we right-click, we can even see a menu that shows us what we want to do. Okay, that's gonna go right here. It's a little bit wraparound the way we placed it. Maybe I can... Yep. There we go, that's good enough. Oh, God, this community. I don't know why you're the way you are, but it certainly influences the vibe of things, doesn't it? This time you left the shrimp a little longer on reload, but I'm sure you'll take it. Or maybe not. I'm off to parts unknown. This is where the map comes in handy, because I know that that's uniform over there. And so, therefore, further down the hill has got to be golf, right? It's right next to Foxtrot, that's how you know. Oh, no you don't, Melvin. You're not jacking my ride again. And unfortunately for you, this time... this time, I've got ideas. And stay out. Wow, you guys cannot stop following me, huh? As we pull in from a hard day at work, let's check on the melon farm. Looks like we're getting close. I wonder if sunlight affects anything. But we've got a lot on our plate right now. Something is out there and close. It's approaching us. Hang on, I need to go respond to this. To the point where I can probably even just run. Let's make sure our camera's at the ready. We would have to intercept it, whatever it is, right? I mean, it's so close. Here comes the drone. I know it's not that. It was right here. It was right here and approaching. There we go. Get a nice panorama going. That's... I'm hearing things, too. And there's weird stains on the side of the riverbank. What is all of this? And can I clean it with a sponge? I can't. Oh, what is this, an ambush? I know it's not you guys. Meanwhile, we need to collect all of these here ball joints and place them on the table with this stuff. Actually, alongside the knee joints that we discovered earlier. Now, what do we do with this? If I just move one more carcass part onto the bench. We've got the arms. The arms ready to join us in the next phase. But there is still plenty more work to do. Unfortunately, I think that's all the time I have for tonight, even though I want nothing more than to pursue this further. It's going to cost us at least another 450 to produce this, and that's just for the joints. We were lucky enough to find a couple in the beginning, but I don't know if we're going to get that lucky again. Point is, I have big plans for this, and I think you're going to want to stick around for them, but that'll all have to wait until next time. Until then, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.